Good morning. Good morning. This is a daily log for, Sunday, February 23rd, 2020. So this was a day where I'm closing out my very first fasting glucose challenge week. Almost. It's the sixth of 7 days. But it was the last day for intense exercise. And so this was the day here, Sunday. So I did what I'm calling speed training. It's something I want to do to improve my running times for distance running. Actually, this wasn't the perfect distance speed training. It was more of a shorter distance, but I basically did some sprints and some lateral exercises. Sprints at about, this is probably close to 100 meters, probably a little bit short of that. So, all out sprints. So super intense workouts with jogging in between. So it was high intensity interval training for sure. Yeah, so it was really good. But let's that was the workout. Let's Before the workout though, this is what we started with today. Um, we did some beans, so I was really excited about this. I enjoy eating beans. I like Mexican food, so I made a little dish here. And this was more beans than I've had normally. And so what I'm doing here is I'm carbing up, if you will, before the run, because I'm going to be able to use the exercise to to trigger the GLUT4 to bring the glucose out of my bloodstream, so I can eat a higher carb meal and not need the insulin to counteract it to manage the glucose in the blood. So I was excited for this meal because I really enjoy Mexican food, and this was it. This is 1 cup. It's kind of a full bowl of beans. It's the most beans I probably had at one sitting without insulin. And then this is a pre-workout, so it's real simple. I did my supplements as well. Um, and these are so it's super low fat, right? These are the net carbs because beans do have a good amount of fiber and some protein. So it's actually not a lot before a workout. This was a shorter duration of a workout. It was probably just like 20 minutes. So I think it worked out really well. And let's look at the numbers here. So that was at about, is it right around here, around 8 o'clock, 7:38 is when I ate them. And then you can see I went up. Um, let's see. Actually, no, that's not right. I think it was around 7. I ate around 7. It started hitting me around 7:30. This is when I did my workout. So it kind of just did a small dip because the duration was short. It just did a small dip, and I was really accumulating those carbs, really absorbing those carbs. Then I stopped my workout, and then that's when I did the rise. But notice how short this is. Like, so, I'm back in the 120s at 9:24, and I left the 120s. Yes, it's almost like an hour. So it's just like an hour where it was a little bit high, but still, it's not even that high. And like from the Dexcom, it's below 180 that it does during the day. So I like this. I like this peak, and the rise and fall of it. It's very short, and look, it went right. So I actually ate. What did I eat? I ate around here. I probably ate around the peak actually. Watch this. So I ate post meal workout, which was dun, 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 the tofu scramble. So I've really been enjoying this as post meal. It's packed with protein, 40 grams of protein. So I'm trying to make sure that my body's getting the nutrients it needs to repair muscle, etc. And reflecting back on earlier in the week, even though I'm eating, this amount of protein, I didn't really get sore from my weightlifting workout, which I thought I would. And so I'm a little disappointed. I don't know what's going on there, and I still feel like I'm not retaining my muscle at all. So I need to refine that as well. I did this as my post meal workouts during the week, and it felt okay. I don't know if this meal is the problem, pre-workout or pre-workout, like the day before or the day after, etc. I need to definitely some tweaking that needs to be done here. But this was for Sunday. This was my post-meal workout. We did 5 servings of tofu, which is a lot. That's why you get all that protein. And then I did one of my hot chocolates that with coconut butter, so I get the fat energy there. Okay, so that's what the morning looked like. I had a exercise sandwich here, and then we went to church. And before church, I made a little hot chocolate for the road to tide me over. We actually did some errands in the middle of the day, and so it was a little bit late for lunch. But for lunch we did that's my pre-church hot chocolate. This is my lunch. I did a vanilla version of the fatty shake. Oh, and I called it chocolate on Instagram by accident, but this was a vanilla version. I just didn't want the chocolate. I had enough chocolate for the day. So yeah, this is it's really just sans the cacao powder, and then added some vanilla. That's all it was. Tasted okay. It wasn't perfect. It needed a little more. Probably, I don't know. It needed a little more sweetener, I think, and a little more vanilla. And then digestive supplements. But you can see really high in the good fats here from the avocados and the coconut for energy. Low in net carbs. Average in protein, and overall it's 1,000 calories. So really helping me there. I also did have a coffee about an hour before this. So I had a coffee with some flax milk and stevia. Now after this, usually after my shake, I don't go up at all, but I started to creep up. So I had my shake around here, and you can see that I started to get up into here at 110. So this might be also since it was so low. Like, look at this afternoon, guys, or look at this day. Look at this day. Like, after this workout where I go up here, I'm just like 80s, 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 90s, down these 80s, 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 70s. So yeah, it's pretty awesome flat line there. So it might have been my body, what's it called? I forget what the scientific term is, but it's like metabolizing or releasing glucose, like from my liver to bring up, because I think I was a little bit low for a while. So especially when I'm in the 70s, I've noticed my body starts saying, "Hey, here's some carbs. Here's some carb energy." So maybe that was a combination of what I ate plus that. Maybe it was that I had coffee before the shake. There's just some variables there, but I went up not a lot. That's 70s to 1. That's 40 points. That's way more than I normally do from the shake. So something else I think was involved based on my history with the shake. And then dinner. I think I was a little bit late on dinner, so I had dinner around 6. So I had the shake close to dinner, and dinner was delicious and satisfying. So this is a newer recipe for me. Really liked it. This was I'm just calling it the kale and broccoli salad for simplicity, but it also has the shiitake mushrooms, red onions, almonds to help me with the protein there, but it does also increase the carbs, and avocado. So it's a pretty good meal. You got 67 for fat, 26 net carbs, 25 protein in the salad. It's pretty good, guys. And it's a medium sized meal at 800 calories. So yeah, that was really satisfying. This looked like before I dug in. Oh, I also had the almond butter vinaigrette on it. Really, really tasty. Okay, and then some digestive supplements, and I believe that was it for the day. It was. Okay, so for the day, for this workout day, it was a little bit light in the calories now that I'm looking at this. On my workout days, I want to get at least to the 3,000s. So maybe that's why I feel extra skinny this morning. So I definitely, and I want to feel healthy in my weight. That's part of it. Okay, so that's my inputs for the day. Now I did do coffee by design, like intentionally, because I was feeling tired. Okay, so I felt tired most of Saturday, and I felt tired most of Sunday until I had my coffee. Probably coffee around here. So no, actually it was right here. It's around 1. I had my coffee around here. So there's an energy thing. I think it is related to sleep though. I haven't been getting all my sleep, and I haven't been doing my sun gazing. So let's use that as our segue into our experiments here. So Sunday, did not wake up early. I would say I had good morning energy, but not afternoon. I followed my fasting glucose challenge diet. I stayed up a little bit later, and I just woke up tired. I did not take a nap. I've been doing my red glasses. I was not asleep before 10. Didn't wake up without an alarm. Did some running. Which I'll include that. Oh, I didn't do that, but I did that. So I did a stroller ride, which is about a 45 to an hour walk after dinner. So that's what helped me keep my numbers down after dinner. So that I think that started around here. Around here. So you can see that salad basically didn't affect me at all. I'm going to sleep around here, and I'm already below 100. So that was great. Hydration, I did that. I missed my night one again. Maybe that has something to do with my sleep. I would say I did for some lunch. I did take a break there for lunch, maybe 15 minutes. Maybe it's a little bit light, but yeah, notice. So my sleep or my energy has gone down on these 2 days, and I've kind of slacked on my sun for all week. Okay, so did not do affirmation. There's another gap there. Digestive enzymes. I got my digestive powder, but it's the one that has added sugar to it, added sweetener. So I'm working with my doctor to not get that, because I don't want to have to deal with those carbs. Like, those are just taste. That's just for taste for people that need a sugary medicine. And I don't want to have to add those carbs into what I'm doing, because that means I have to either take insulin or exercise after taking it. And I'm not planning on working out every day. So I did do coffee. Boo. Was not stressed and not depressed. Those are important. I also I don't think I took any vitamins yesterday. I was not sick. I didn't think I had deep fatigue, but it was definitely a noticeable fatigue. No insulin, and I gotta backlog these. And let's see. I did take in the evening. I did my eardrops. Okay, getting a little light on some of these X's here, guys. Need to figure this out. Like how good this was. Well, these are actually some of these are by design, so it's not that bad. Okay, now let's keep it moving here. So this was my first, in terms of things that are new, this is my first. It's not my first, but I very rarely would do sprint training in the past as an exercise. This is more of a controlled, intentional sprint training and how it's put into my calendar. I do feel a little bit sore in my legs. So day 2, 24 hours later, I do feel a little bit sore, which is good. That's what I look for from my workouts. So it was effective, even though it was really short. Blood glucose was great all day, even though I went, to 157 or whatever it was. It was just a short peak, and then it dropped really quickly. It dropped, and I ate a meal. I ate that tofu meal and the hot chocolate, and my numbers dropped. They didn't go up; they went down. So I'm excited about how that is working, and I felt positive, but I was tired, and I felt the reason I had my coffee is I felt there were some things I wanted to get done during the day, and I felt like if I didn't find a way to energize myself, that I would just lounge around and seek comfort and just want to like take a nap and not do much. So that's why I chose to do that from an energy perspective. Yeah, so that's the day pretty much. The energy was low, positive but low, positive mood, positive feelings but low energy. So I do want to improve that. I do feel like I feel like I don't know if undernourished is the right word, which sounds crazy based on some of my calorie days, but I just feel like I'm used to doing like one bicep curl and like you could see the muscles or whatever. So like I just feel like I need to give my muscles a little bit more to be in an I don't know if it's optimal is the right word or just healthier place. So need to work on that. And that's how I'm gonna wrap, guys. This was for Sunday, February 23rd, 2020. Hope you have a good day.